Well, turning now to some serious news, the city of Crouch in the Garden Valley community continue to mourn the loss of late Fire Chief Jon Delvalle. Jon Delvalle, who lost his battle to COVID and he was not vaccinated. He was the fire chief at the Garden Valley 1st District for 21 years. It's been 1 week since his passing, and Delvalle's friends and loved ones shared memories and messages about the hero he was and the legacy he leaves behind. Here's our Katya Stepovic.
In the tight-knit town of Crouch,
it's really devastated us all.
People like Marcia Hefner, owner of the trading post in town, are feeling the loss of a man that many say held the community together.
How do you put in words someone like Jon?
Jon Delvalle was a fighter from the very start. Volunteering as a firefighter in high school, he joined the Garden Valley Fire Protection District in 1995 while working in construction. Then, not long after that, he became the fire chief and an EMT, transforming the department and unknowingly the community too.
It is incredible what he has done for that fire station, for this community, and built everything up, and he dedicated so much of his time. I mean, I was wondering if he ever slept.
Delvalle would visit the trading post often and talk about his kids and grandchildren with Hefner.
He was just enjoyable to talk with, and I'm going to miss, the dedication that he had for us, and that he cared a lot for the community. He was always on all the runs and always helping everybody, and I was blown away by how he turned everything around.
Delvalle also had training and certifications in swiftwater rescue, technical rescue, rope rescue, hazardous materials management, and wildland firefighting, just to name a few. Robert Glankler is the department's interim fire chief while they look for a new replacement.
I think when he first came here, it was definitely, you could tell it was a department that needed a lot of upgrading and positive thinking, and he's changed a lot of this fire department, because now we have 3 stations that we keep apparatus at, and we have a lot more personnel that are responding to calls.
He was a great person, honestly probably the most brilliant person I've ever met. He had every question you could possibly answer on top of his head. He was a great leader, and we miss him a lot.
Austin Fields is a firefighter and EMT with the Garden Valley Fire District. He worked with Delvalle since 2015. He says Delvalle was a fighter from start to finish.
I talked to him on the phone, and he was in just the ER at that point, and I talked to him over the phone, and in true fashion he was delegating tasks and making sure that we were carrying on without him. And that was the last I spoke to him.
After a month of fighting, the virus took over.
It's somber right now. People are still kind of reeling from the shock.
It was just shock. He's always been just a very strong person, and so, to find out that he wasn't able to put up the fight anymore was really hard for all of us. You don't imagine something like a virus taking down a hero, and that's truly what he was.
Friends and family say Delvalle was more than his title and certifications. He was a family man, a hero who meant a lot to the community, and they to him. Moving forward without him is something that no one wanted to imagine.
There's a lot of emotions. Every day is different, and it's just moving along and honoring him as best we can. I just would have told him I loved him and would have thanked him for everything he taught me and what he did for not only the department but the entire community.
A hero, lost but never forgotten.
I asked him, I said, "Jon, when do you plan to retire?" And he said, "In 3 years. I'm going to work for 3 more years, and then I'm going to retire." It was very, very, very hard. Yeah, he's going to be really missed, that's for sure.
A memorial took place last week where Delvalle's family and fire personnel were all present, and the procession will take place here in town on October 2nd. In Crouch, Katya Stepovic, Idaho's News, Channel 7.
Garden Valley Fire tells us that Chief Delvalle was not vaccinated, and they're calling his death a line of duty injury. They say that he was exposed after he responded to a call to help a patient who was very sick with COVID. 5 days later, Delvalle came down with symptoms and later died.